And welcome back. This is Health and Wellness right here on K24 this morning. My name is Shiko Kaitani. For our very first episode, we're talking about detoxing this January. I'm actually calling this one the New Year Detox. Talk to us and let us know what your thoughts are. Of course, those handles are at K24 TV on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And if you actually want to get in touch with me personally, I am at Shiko Kaitani on all platforms, and that is SHIKO KAITTANY. That SMS number 21222. Now, juicing has become a popular detox method, however, still somewhat controversial as far as how healthy and effective it is. Well, let's hear about the truths around juicing from life and wellness coach Viv Nyaga. Karibu sana to the show.
Asante, Shiko.
Okay, so you've heard what Betty, nutritionist, has actually mentioned on the show. Why are you such a huge believer? Let me start off with you.
Yes.
Why do you believe in juicing?
Because I have seen the results myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, my journey in juicing started a few years back.
Yeah.
And it was through that I came to even discover some of the challenges that I was having with my health. Now, what Betty has said, a lot of it I agree with.
Yeah.
Especially the part where she says your body naturally should detox itself. Because if you're eating a natural or like a wholesome, healthy, balanced diet, your body should detoxify itself. Yeah. But here's the question, how many people actually do that? Now, as you're looking at the number of fast food, we're basically moving into a fast food nation.
Absolutely.
Where we're talking about from the kibandas.
It's true.
Yeah, that's also fast food.
It's true.
All the way to the big
shelf.
Yes.
Because even what you're picking today from the shelf, you're not even sure. Yeah.
Exactly. Things are coming in jars, they're coming in bottles. How much of it is actual natural, balanced nutrition?
That's true.
Yeah. You don't even know. Like sometimes if you collect a bottle of something or a jar of something, some of the stuff ingredients there you can't even pronounce yourself. Like it's like some chemical compound that's in the food. Yeah. And it's not, how do you call that even food?
Right.
So I agree. Yes. If you're eating a natural, wholesome, balanced diet, your body should do what it's supposed to be doing. What we're calling detoxing. Right. It should cleanse the whatever problems or issues, toxins that are in your body should come out.
Okay, so does this whole process then assist people who haven't been able to actually achieve what you call that balanced diet, so to speak?
Yes. So this is a way of kind of giving the body that fighting chance to actually be able to cleanse the body the way it's supposed to. Okay. Because if you look at a lot of us, like when you look at the foods that we are eating, how many times have you looked at someone's plate and it has some kind of starch and a meat, and the vegetable is more of a garnish. Yeah, so there's not much consumption of vegetables in this country. And I'll tell you, I know Betty is going to have my hide for this, but I'm a vegan, and going out as a vegan in Kenya is almost impossible. Yeah, because everything that, excuse me. Yeah. Let's start with how people cook vegetables in Kenya. Let me just tell you, I struggle because I end up eating like extremely boring food. And most of it is usually like some, fine, you've karanga that vegetable, but it is nasty, you know? But if you come to my house, trust me, you will enjoy eating vegetables. Right. Yeah, because I prepare meals that, by the way, you can even eat every single part of the meal on its own. Okay, so say, for example, if you're having the ugali, you can eat the ugali on its own.
Because you've been creative in how you're going to make it, how you prepare it.
Yeah, being a vegan has also made me have to think outside the box when it comes to how I prepare my food. Because otherwise I would go back to eating meat in a heartbeat.
Wow, congratulations for even making it that far. Yeah. Okay, so you told me something as we're preparing for this show. And, you know, in just a moment, we're actually going to be showing you some recipes. It's actually quite fast. I think it will probably take, what, a minute or two to create some of these juices that Coach V has for us. But you said that there is a difference between blending and juicing, and people get it wrong. So what's the difference?
Okay. So juicing, like, okay, so this contraption we have over here is a juicer. Okay. Yeah, so what it does is it separates the pulp from the juice. Okay. So basically what you will be consuming is the juice. Yeah. Yeah, the pulp you will do other stuff with. All right. I don't recommend that you just throw it away. Okay. You can actually freeze it and use it later in your sauces and things like that. Okay. Or you could, if you want to throw it away, you can. Yeah. And just throw it into compost. Okay. Yeah, because then you can use it later for growing more food. Absolutely. Yeah. And especially when it is plant-based, then it's more nutritious. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what was the other question? Oh yes, the blending. So blending. Yeah. There's a blend. I think everybody knows a blender. Right. What a blender is. Yeah. everything goes into the blender. In fact, you add water so that you can be able to process whatever is in the blender.
Yeah.
All the pulp, all the liquid is in one container. So by the time you're consuming whatever is coming out of that, it's just one, you know, like you don't lose any of this carrot.
Right.
Yeah, you don't get rid of any of it. Yeah. So yeah, that's the difference.
Okay. So here we have a few of the juices that you're going to be making for us. When you talk about the nutritional value or the benefits of this, ideally, what do these juices do to the system? Is it what we were actually talking about, that it kind of acts like some sort of laxative that's just going to push everything out of your system? When you talk about it being a skin detox, what is it doing to the body?
Okay, so normally when you eat naturally occurring vegetables, and I'll say this very clearly, naturally occurring vegetables, they're not things that came out of a bottle. Yeah. They have nutrients in them. Yeah. And you know, the nutrients, like say for example, you can find that a carrot has vitamin C, it has beta carotene, it has, you know, all those kind of things. It has minerals, it has all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Those things are the ones that go and repair your body. Okay. Now, as I said again, we're not consuming enough vegetables. Right. So if you're not consuming the vegetable, then that means that you're not getting the fiber that you need to actually be able to push out that stuff. Yeah. And I think there was something you had a conversation with Betty about how there's no way you could have an accumulation of you know, matter in your body. I want to call it fecal matter in your body for a very long period of time. Yeah. But having gone through juicing and also done a colon hydrotherapy, I can tell you for a fact, stuff stays in your body. You're right. Stuff stays in your body. Wow. Yeah. Wow. So there's a build-up. I went through like a 30-day juice fast. Yeah. Yeah. And in that time, I went for a colon hydrotherapy at around day 20 something, 23, 24 there. Stuff still came out. Oh, wow. Okay. Where did that stuff come from? I was only consuming liquid. Where did that stuff come from?
Okay. So here then comes in the question as to how healthy this is. And when you talk about juicing, because we see this a lot, it's advertised, you can actually get into a 7-day juicing program. You did 30 days. I mean, God. That's brave. Are these kind of things recommended? And when you talk about juicing, does that mean I am completely dumping everything I'm eating and just juicing alone? Or am I kind of complementing with the meals?
Okay, those are like so many questions in one. Okay, so there are different stages. So number one, I would never recommend anyone does a 30-day juice fast unless they have a health condition that requires it to happen. Yeah. All right. So I actually work with doctors to ensure that whatever it is that we are doing is safe for the person. Yeah. Yeah. So okay, so you can start anywhere from a 3-day juice fast, and just juice cleanse more. Yeah. So 3 days is more of a cleanse. It's what helps you to now absorb as much nutrients from your vegetables as possible. Okay. Yeah. Now remember, when you're eating, like say a carrot like this, would you be able to eat 3 carrots in one sitting?
No, absolutely not.
But if you juice that, you're able to consume them with no problem, right? So that is why juicing is more beneficial in that sense. Yeah. But also remember, you should not be juicing vegetables that are not organic, meaning that they have not been sprayed with the petrochemicals. Yeah. So if you're juicing, make sure that they are 100% organic or as organic as possible. Yeah. To make sure that you're not putting in more toxins into your body. Yeah. So as I said, the amount of detoxing you would need, or the amount of juicing you would need to do is basically on a person-by-person basis. Okay. Yeah. So if you are generally a healthy person, you might not even need to do one. Yeah. If you are, you know, one of those people who are doing a bit more, like especially during the festive season when you overindulge, you might need 3 days, you might need 7 days. But if you're not well, you might need more time. Okay. Yeah. Sasa.
So Coach V actually does have the proof to back up what she talks about the benefits of juicing. And we're going to be showing you some transformational pictures up on your screen so that you can actually see what some of these individuals have managed to achieve through juicing. You do know this gentleman on screen. Why don't you tell us a little bit about this individual here, and then we can see this is the before. Yes. Before he started going on a juicing. Who's this?
This is Kunga. Yeah. And before he started juicing, well, that's him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually had a few health conditions as well.
Yeah.
He was pre-diabetic. He had cholesterol challenges as well.
Yeah,
and of course, as you can see, he was overweight. Yeah.
Right.
So when he started doing the juice fast, it was not necessarily for losing the weight, but it was actually for improving his health, because it gets to a particular point where your body just starts to shut down.
Wow, look at that. That's
so
after.
This is after he had done, okay, now you thought 30 days was a lot?
Yeah.
He did 100 days of juicing.
Whoa!
Yes.
Wow!
So that's what happened.
100 days of juicing.
Yes, 100 days of juicing. Now, I'll put this as a huge caveat here. Yeah. We do not juice for weight loss.
Okay.
That is not the purpose of juicing. You juice to help your body to regenerate, to rejuvenate, and to detoxify.
And then in the process, this is
what we call a beneficial side effect of juicing. Yeah. So you're not necessarily doing it to lose weight, but you're doing it to repair your body.
Okay, let's see another picture up on our screen and see the before and after. Who is this? And you can see there's a difference in her skin.
Yes, so this is Thea.
Yeah.
She did 14 days of juicing.
Yeah.
And by the way, she definitely did not need to lose any weight, as you can see.
Yeah.
But she was feeling lethargic. She was feeling tired. She was feeling like, you know, and she needed to, actually, her skin was not even a goal for her. She thought she was fine. Yeah. But she just felt like she needed to detoxify because she was feeling like she just needed more energy. And then the result was her skin actually cleared. Right. You know?
Wow. Yeah, you can clearly see the difference.
It's because of the nutrients that she's taking in. Maybe normally she doesn't take that much vegetable. Right. Maybe. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I wonder if we've got any more pictures, but if not, let's continue with now those recipes. So you actually said that you're going to come with 2 recipes to show us that probably you could try at home and see how you feel after. And by the way, give us that feedback, because that's what we really need on the show. Let's see if actually Coach V's recipes do work. So we've got one that's a liver detox, and you've got another one that's a skin detox. You already started making, you were hard at work. What did you start off with?
I started off with cucumber, as well as a little bit of dania. So these actually help. So cucumber, first of all, is hydrating. That's why even when you're taking water, sometimes you're told, especially if you don't like the taste of water, to put some cucumber in it, because then it will help to first change the taste of the water, so it has some taste, and then on top of that, then you're also going to get the hydration from the cucumber. We've also done some coriander or dania, which helps with releasing some of those metals that are in your body. Then we also do the carrot for this. Shall I just do this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah? So we're going to put in some carrot. We're going to use some, we've already put in apple, actually. We put in the apple with the coriander. And we're going to use some hoho. By the way, you can juice even the green hoho.
If you want.
If you want.
The portioning.
Yes.
Big question. How do I know how much to use of what?
It depends on your produce. See, the thing is, depending on how the produce has been grown, will determine how much liquid it has. Yeah. So sometimes you might go and buy a carrot that looks like this, and you get a lot of juice. And sometimes you'll do it, and then there'll be nothing. Nothing will come out. Yeah. So it depends on how the produce was made or grown. So we'll put in some carrots.
Yeah.
And you can see it separating. Yeah. The liquid from the solid.
Yeah. It doesn't look good right now, but wait till it's done. There's some people who can't just even imagine, you know, drinking that. Like, when am I ever going to take or, you know, consume something like that? Because it just looks yuck. Yeah. But surprisingly, the taste isn't as bad as people imagine it to be.
No, it's not. Yeah, no, it's not. So we'll just do that. Actually, the one we're doing right now is actually a skin one. Not the liver one. This is the skin detox.
Fantastic.
And that's why you have the carrot that has the beta carotene. By the way, even beetroot is good for the skin as well. Yeah. But let me just say this also. Regardless of what vegetable you put in your juice, it's going to help in some kind of way. Yeah. So whether you're going to put ginger, or you're going to put turmeric, or whatever it is, it's still going to help you in whatever. It's going general detoxification. It's just that you just start seeing results in certain areas. Yeah.
So this is the end product of what you're making?
No, actually, this is sugarcane juice.
This is sugarcane. Yes. Okay, so is that to sweeten?
Yes. So in case, like, say, you see, we've used the apple. Yeah. So in case you want to sweeten your juice, you can also use sugarcane juice, or you can use some fruit. Yeah. But recommended that you use 20-80% kind of breakdown. Yeah. So let's just try this, and you can let me know whether it tastes nasty.
By the way, that's true. And you know me, I don't lie. I am not a liar.
If it does, we'll just write it for you.
Okay. All right. I don't think it, you know, it hurts.
Let's just do that one.
Okay.
Just in case.
But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's doable. Okay. Maybe the coriander is a bit strong, but it's actually good.
Okay.
It's good.
There you go. So it's not that nasty. It's actually drinkable, right?
Okay. Yes. It's very practical.
Okay.
Okay, so we literally have 5 more minutes to go. So why don't you take us through, not necessarily even having to juice in case of time, but I mean, still feel free, go ahead as we invite Betty also onto the set and just ask her 1 or 2 questions from the audiences. So go ahead, and this is now the liver one that you're making.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so as Coach V goes ahead and prepares that one, you can even pour the rest of the juice out here.
Okay.
Let me invite back on set Betty Okere, because we do actually have a few questions for her as far as the whole detoxing process is concerned. So Betty, karibu sana back on set.
coming but and before you even ask me any question, 3 things. Fecal matter can be accumulated, and that's why we have chronic constipation. So that let's get that correctly. Secondly, I'm not a gastroenterologist, but I can tell you for sure, the lining of your intestines has got both cells, has got the mucus lining and all that. So anything that irritates that will get it out of the system.
Please. Yes.
So it's okay. We'll get that out of the system, and you will see the sludge. It is not like you have a plaque. There is a difference between a plaque and getting some of the cells and the mucal layering out of the system.
Okay.
So that's what we see in the form of the sludge.
Okay.
And then the last thing that I needed to talk about in terms of vitamins, we will get vitamins from vegetables whether we juice it or not. However, there is a component that we are not putting into consideration. We have fat soluble vitamins from that. When we juice it and there is no fat in it, how do we get to absorb the fat soluble vitamins? It needs that oil to be able to transport it and make it usable in the body. So those are 3 things I needed to correct.
Okay, so the debate also continues, but of course back at home you definitely know and you've seen the benefits for yourself. Do you believe also in the juicing process? Do you believe, as what Betty says, that your body can definitely handle what it has? But you know what, Betty, we actually had a question, and I also said I was going to bring this up about fasting. We have had quite a number of you know, health professionals actually recommending fasting, that maybe once a week give your body a break from eating just to clear out the system. And that's what we really wanted you to come and address. What's your take on that?
To clear out the system, maybe not. But even if you only fast for religious purposes, look at, I like taking the example of the Muslims, because their fasting is very elaborate, not like the Christians. And they do it for some time. Trust me, after they come from that fast, they usually will have lost weight. Number one, they'll have changed their eating times, and so at night, they're not able to eat as much as they were eating during the day. All right? And they will be eating less. So they'll have reduced in terms of calories. They will lose weight. We also did the before and after pictures. And before the show, I was just telling Coach Viv, one of the things that we need to do as people working in the health profession is to ensure that we have clinical trials to say that. If 5 people went through the juicing and then 3 of them lost weight, that does not make it a study. That does not make it a scientific evidence to say that this happens. It could happen to 5 people and the rest 15 try it and it fails. So can we have that studied in a long period of time? All right, 5 years is not a long time. We'll still be here, inshallah. And then we look for a bigger population, study that, and let's have evidence. Let's have it being peer reviewed. That's what we do with medications and all the other health care related projects.
All right, so even as we wind down, for those who are actually you know, interested in learning more, of course, about juicing, Coach V, let me give you the opportunity also to let people know about some of the programs that are coming up and what is recommended. And how do I know? Do I need 3 days? Do I need 7 days? Do I need a month?
So we have a juicing detox that is starting on the 12th of January. And it's going for 7 days. Once you have joined and we have gone through like some kind of, you know, we go through an interview to just find out what kind of lifestyle do you lead and how much time do you need. But for generally, we are doing 7 days, and it's not just about juicing. It's about mind, body, and spirit. So we're going to be doing yoga.
Holistic,
we're going to be doing we're going to be doing some meditations and prayers and things like that. So it's a full body, like mental spiritual cleanse.
Okay.
As well as the physical cleanse.
Okay.
So that's going to be happening from the 12th of January.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah. So if you are definitely interested, you can also get in touch with us, so we can put you in touch with Coach V. But at the same time, I also want to thank Betty O'Carrier for stopping by, a friend to the show. No one knew, by the way, here from MP Shah, by the way. So please pass our regards, of course, to everyone at MP Shah. If you did enjoy the show, go ahead and let us know through our social media platforms at K24 TV on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. On behalf of Paul Mungalambovi, Jeff Mote, and myself, Shiko Kaitani, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Daily Brief is up next. Thank you, ladies. Thank you.